Hello world. Today is Sunday, June 14th, 2026. It's 3:49 p.m. and this is another vlog, a 10-minute raw and edited to talk about what is top of mind. This is a public journal. Today is Sunday. It's a special day of the week. It's the day for doing something different, breaking out of your regular loop scheduled programming. And today I woke up pretty early at 8:30 and I went to breakfast and I had breakfast, and then at 9:30 I went to a sailing thing, which I usually would not do unless someone kind of like prompted me to go and asked me to go, and like it was a friend, and I'm glad I did. It was a bit of a different thing, and sailing, never sailed before, but like being out on the water and you're in this craft, this boat, and you're steering it, and it's kind of cool, meditative, it's kind of exciting. It was about 2 sessions of 20 minutes, first time with an instructor, the second time solo. Then I finished by like 12:30, and then I went to then I like hung out by the pool and just talked with 2 friends, and then I was home by 3 p.m. and then 3 to 4 p.m. I've been working on my startups. One beautiful thing that I've been using my own app, SoulArc, which is like a life coach, AI life coach, and productivity app that allows you that allows you to have voice conversations with a mentor and AI coach that helps you track your to-do list. And so I had the call with the AI and like set my to-do list for today and broke it down, and it has context about your goals and your week goals, week to-dos. And so I did that, and that was helpful, and I find it very helpful, and that's the value there of this app, and like having a clear use case and simple user flow of an app. That is the work of art. That is the offer. That is the offer that you put out into the world of when you build an app, and being able to clearly explain it, communicate it in 1 or 2 sentences is absolutely critical. So I will keep refining this pitch, this offer, like of SoulArc. It's a life coach where you have daily calls with an AI that has the ability to update your to-do list, and it's like a check-in, thinking partner, and accountability buddy. So that's simple, and it's valuable, and it's clear. And what is next is like a couple steps, like putting it actually out there into the world on the App Store. 2 is refining, like telling a lot of people about it, and doing like all of the social media parts about like explaining this app, and like that's the work, and like and hooking people in, and creating a flywheel effect of the flywheel effect of explaining to people how it works, how to use it, how it benefits them, and having some social proof that it works and that it's worth the time and the effort, the money. And like making it a part of the culture, making it a thing, making it a full end-to-end product. Like, that's a couple steps, but like the important part is like to push that envelope forward, like this front. And there's a set of steps that need to be done there, and that like it requires, and that those are like fucking really getting in front of people, getting in front of hundreds of thousands of people, making it go viral. Right. All right. So now the second thing I want to talk about is, so yeah, that was just like talking about like how I used it today. The second thing I want to talk about is noticing it and grasping and remembering what it takes to achieve your goal. And in my case, the goal is to make an app that is making $1 million per month. And what it takes is to have this goal and know like what are the things you have to do to make it happen, and then doing those things every day. And being able to identify, recognize, and know what those actions are, what those decisions are, what it feels like, what it looks like, what it sounds like. What I'm describing is persistent, focused, directed effort over time. Effort over time. What I'm describing is work. What I'm describing is output. What I'm describing is a procedure. I'm describing behavior. I'm describing art, a craft, time spent doing something intentionally that is connected to a larger goal and directed by a larger goal. And coherently working together. What I'm describing is an agentic loop. We are all like functioning as agents in loops, self-improving, hopefully, loops. And that includes like the pieces of like memory, a set of tools, a set of actions, a set of skills, a set of behaviors that we decide to do over time. When we make a decision, we invest our resources, our time, our energy into some activity, into some goal, and then we see what the results are. We see what the results are, and then we again remind ourselves of what our objective is, what our goal is, and again look at what our skills, tools, options, decisions are, and then we choose again, and then we do it again. What I'm describing is work. And why am I talking about it for so long and so carefully? So like this is one part of it is like of our architecting your life. This is that part. This is that part where you talk to yourself, you verbalize, you imagine, you visualize, you plan, you understand, you explain, you teach what it takes to achieve your goal. And then your body, your mind, your spirit knows that it's using its energy this way, and it's doing this, and it's doing what it can do. It's doing its best to get to that state, that life, that world that it's longing for, that it wants, that it dreams about, that it's set out for itself as a goal. So what I'm describing is this process of a human being doing its best to live its life, doing its best to use what it has to get to where it wants to be, and to get to where it knows it can be and can get. So for me, I'm talking about building AI apps that are used by hundreds of thousands of people, that people are paying for, that are solving a problem for people, that are making their days better, that are bringing them value, that are solving their problems, curing some pain point. And then in this vlog, it's really about, and it's in this time, in this space, it's really about reflecting, reaffirming, confirming, repeating what it is I'm doing, what I'm about, what I'm here for, and where I'm going, and what is my purpose. These vlogs are the space where I put that down into words, into sentences, into paragraphs, into detailed plans. And with my whole voice, my face, my body, I say and express and explain and hopefully prove that this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I want, and this is where I'm putting my energy and my time and my attention. So that's 16 minutes. I wish I could go on more, but it's already over 10 minutes. So I'll end here, and I'm going to go to the gym and work out, and then hopefully play football or soccer at 6 p.m. Have a great day, and sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations, because every thought matters. May you be free from suffering. Peace. Thank you.